Roger Clemens is the greatest right-handed pitcher in the history of Major League Baseball. Just like Barry Bonds, if Clemens is not in the Hall of Fame, there is no Hall of Fame. In the live ball era, only Greg Maddux has more wins than Clemens as a right-handed pitcher, 355 wins to 354 wins. However, Maddux had 227 losses, compared to Clemens' 184. Nolan Ryan had 108 more losses than Clemens, and 30 less wins. Tom Seaver had 21 more losses than Clemens, and 43 less wins. Clemens has 7 Cy Young Awards, winning at least one Cy Young Award with every team he played with. Randy Johnson is second on the list with 5. Greg Maddux and Steve Carlton each won 4. Maddux had one 20-win season, Ryan had 2, Clemens and Seaver both had 5. 4 pitchers with 300 or more wins in the live ball era, only Warren Spahn, Gaylord Perry, and Tom Seaver had a lower ERA. Clemens is third all-time in strikeouts behind Nolan Ryan and Randy Johnson. However, Ryan had 1,200 more walks in his career than Clemens. Clemens has the third highest winning percentage of any pitcher with at least 300 wins, behind Christy Mathewson and Lefty Grove. For those that want to mention the steroid era, Clemens never tested positive for steroids. He was called the Rocket during his early days with the Red Sox because he threw between 98 to 100 miles per hour. When Clemens would have supposedly been using steroids, his average fastball was between 94 to 97 miles per hour. His last season with the Red Sox, his average fastball was between 93 to 96 miles per hour. In his final season with the Red Sox, he struck out over 250 batters, which was the most he struck out for the remainder of his career, outside of the 2 seasons he pitched in Toronto, immediately after leaving the Red Sox. Thus, in the last 9 years of Clemens' career, between 1999 and 2007, when he pitched for the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros, his pitching style resembled more of a young Greg Maddux rather than some guy on steroids. He walked very few batters, spotted the ball well, and reached back for extra velocity when he needed to. Roger Clemens was always a big guy. He was 6 feet 4 inches and over 200 pounds. He had a couple of throwback years with the Toronto Blue Jays, in which he put up absurd numbers, similar to his 1986, 1987, and 1990 seasons with the Red Sox. But, they were similar to seasons he put up in the past. In Tom Brady's final season with the New England Patriots, statistically it was a bit of a down season for him. However, when he went to Tampa Bay, he was the Tom Brady of old, taking the team to and winning the Super Bowl. Athletes often perform at their best when teams think they are washed up and go someplace else feeling they have something to prove. That doesn't make them cheaters or steroid users. That makes them human. Statistically, there is nothing that one can say about Clemens' stats from 1997 to 2007 that show or prove he used steroids. Thus, he is the greatest right-handed pitcher in the history of the game, and he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. Period.